name is Anthony Robles, and my background, I'm proud to say I'm a graduate of Mesa High School, where I was a two-time high school state wrestling champion, went on to Arizona State University, and I was a three-time All-American, 2011 national champion in wrestling. And I was able to accomplish all this despite being born missing my leg. What wrestling specifically did for me, it helped me to develop my self-confidence. I mean, being born missing my leg, obviously I knew I was different than everybody else, and so I struggled for the longest time to fit in. But my mom, she always told me that God made me this way for a reason, and I feel like wrestling was the perfect avenue and the perfect opportunity for me to find out what that reason was, to show people that it didn't matter what challenges you faced in your life, what you wrestled with, you could overcome those things. And so that's what wrestling was for me. It showed me what I was truly capable of. It helped me to really find out that I could get to the end of my comfort zone and step outside of it, to reach that next level. And that's what the sports to me in general mean as well. Just testing your limits. And I believe the goal for every athlete, you should go in with the goal that you want to leave better than you were yesterday. Just push yourself a little bit further and a little bit harder, and that's what true greatness is. The person that had the biggest impact on me and my accomplishments was definitely my mom, because I know from day one, being born in the hospital, I'm sure the doctors were telling her a list of things that I wouldn't be able to do in my life. That she'd be having to take care of me the rest of my life. But my mom chose to raise me. Tell people she raised me with my head in the clouds. To believe that I was capable of anything I set my mind to, and she raised me to pushing me that way. That I tried new things. I got into sports. I wasn't afraid to go out there and fail and see what I was capable of. And it's because of my mom that I am where I am today. My best sports memory, I'm blessed to say I have a lot of them, but I'd say the very top was becoming an NCAA wrestling champion. My senior year at Arizona State. It was in Philadelphia. There's 20,000 fans in the arena, and that was the end of a 9-year wrestling career for me. And I just remember going into that match, knowing this was going to be it for me, win or lose. I was going to focus on career afterwards and other things. And so it was kind of a bittersweet moment, because it's like I've devoted my life up until that point to one goal, and I was also terrified because I'm wrestling the returning national champ. We'd never seen each other before, never competed against each other, and like I said, for 9 years I've been training for that one opportunity. So I didn't want to fail, but I'll never forget just running out onto that final mat, that platform, stepping on it, and I'm looking at all these people cheering and cameras flashing. And I locked up on the one section. I just remember looking at it, and my heart's pounding like crazy, but it just seemed like when I looked up there, everything just went quiet. I mean, I just really got a sense of calm over me, because up there was my best friends and mentors in high school. His name was Chris Friege. My high school coaches, Bobby Williams and Dave DiDomenico, they were up there in that section just cheering for me. And that was the moment for me. Just being there, seeing those people that I love, that I respected, that supported me along the journey when no one else did. And that's why I was able to go out there and really just have fun. I enjoyed the moment, and I was blessed to get my arm raised at the end of it, but I'll never forget it. The individuals that I would like to thank from Mesa High School in particular, first one on the list was Mr. Safransky. He was my math teacher for 3 years through high school, and that was the class I struggled with the most. So I remember going to his class multiple times during lunchtime every week to get more tutoring, more help, and he was there for me. He supported me. My mom always said academics come first over sport, so I gotta thank Mr. Safransky. Absolutely have to thank my coaches, Bobby Williams and Dave DiDomenico, because they helped me to develop a style that people had never seen before. We created it from scratch, and from day one, walking into that wrestling room, they treated me like I was already a state champion. They believed in me and helped me to believe in myself. I'd also like to thank my high school teammates, Chris Friege, who was a mentor to me, and he showed me what it meant to be a champion, to train like a champion, and to think like a champion. And also just my sparring partners, my teammates, Alex Lopez, Joe Taylor, for pushing me every single day in that wrestling room. Even on the days when I didn't really want to push hard, they make sure to crack the whip on me and make sure I'd give it 100%. And I'd also like to thank just my family. I mean, through the whole thing, through the whole journey, just being there for me, my mom for supporting me, for having high expectations of me, for not allowing me to do anything but my best. My name is Anthony Robles. The sport I participated in was wrestling. I'm a Mesa High graduate, 2006. Carry on.